Okay, we're back at it here. So with the bearing sizes for this guy, this Marz 2.5 or 2.5D, the bearings you are going to need are right here. So if you want to order the bearings for the Marz 2.5 online or go to your bearing supplier, you have to specify what you're doing with these bearings. You have to specify that these are going to be under extreme load and RPM and heat. You know, you have to, if they ask, well, what kind of RPM are they going to see? Tell them like 50,000 RPM or something like that. Whatever. But so the front bearing is a 9 or 6 by 9 by 6 bearing -2 RS, which is the bearing you want to get for the front. And the RS stands for sealed, I think, because the front bearing we're going to be putting in is a sealed front bearing. You just pop one seal out, so you're left with one, and then you pop it in there so the back side of the bearing can still get oil. And that is a 6 by 15 by 5 for the front. And the rear bearing doesn't need to be sealed. It just has to be an open cage bearing. Oops. Or open faced, open cage, whatever you want to call it. And R for rear. So actually just ignore the R. It's not part of the code for the bearing, nor is the F. That's just so I didn't get confused. But it's a 607 bearing, or 7 by 19 by 6 is what you want for the rear bearing. Just thought I'd put that out there because there's no one actually that seems to know exactly what size of bearings these take, or, you know, I've asked around and people go, oh, it takes this size. No, it doesn't. So that'll be it. Front bearing, once again, 6 by 9 by 6 2 RS. You know, 6 by 15 by 5 on the dimensions. So your inner diameter would be 6, your OD would be 15, and your width is 5. Rear bearing, 607. Be 7 on your ID, 19 on your OD, and then 6 is the width. Just throwing this out there for you guys, in case any of you guys want to replace these bearings. And I mean, there's ceramic bearings out there. There's all sorts of shit you can get out there, but, you know, yeah, anything's better than these, I'll tell you that. Because, you know, like I said, having just an open front bearing like that's just retarded. I just don't understand. So how this is going to work here is when you buy your front bearing, you're probably going to have to buy more than one. Take a pin, like a safety pin, and gently pop that seal up and pop it out. Only pop out one seal. And then that's going to go like that on there. Wait a second, I got one hand here. So when it's all together, the seal is going to be, sorry. The seal is going to be facing outwards to prevent dust. And I need a camera guy. This is retarded. Anyway, so the seal is going to be facing outwards to prevent any dust. Just like that. But there you have it. Those are the bearing sizes there. Make sure when you go to your bearing supplier to tell them that they have to be steel caged. And I mean, a good bearing brand to go with would be like NSK, NTN. There's all sorts of them out there. You know, stick with a good name. You know, made in Germany, made in Japan. Don't buy Chinese bearings, whatever you do. Yeah, NTN's a good bearing brand too. Koyo. There's a whole bunch of them. So there you have it. Now you too can replace your shitty bearings and make your Marz 2.5 run better.